Now let me show you its features. Okay YouTube, this is my mini Frankenstein lathe. And the reason why I call it a Frankenstein is 2-phase and 3-phase. It's also got lots of things that should not be with it, but is on it to make it run perfect. So let's have a look at this little lathe to show you what we're talking about. This is, I would say, a Chinese mini lathe. But this is a converter controller. I think it's 2-phase or 3-phase. It's a 3-phase converter. So this is a 3-phase converter on the side. This runs this motor, which runs the drive belt for the mini lathe. It has its gearbox as usual, high and low. It don't have a gearbox at the back, but they've thought about that even. But never mind, it won't do cog cutting or teeth cutting, which I don't want because I've got no use for that at the moment anyway. Now, why do I call it a monster lathe? Well, that's one reason why I call it a Frankenstein, because it's converted into that, which runs on the normal 240 volts because of the converter. Now underneath you have a 240 volt motor with this box there to control that. But why have I got that? Well, that goes to a belt, and this is where the Frankenstein comes into it. And that is an outboard, a boat outboard gearbox, which then goes through the gearbox onto a pulley at the side, goes up to there, which then is an automatic travel bed. That's why it's a bit of a Frankenstein, because it's built of different things. Does it work? Yeah, it does. It's great. Now, what I got with this lathe was all that lovely gear. So I've got plenty of cutting bits, cheap ones. Got the holder for the drill, drill bits and collets, eccentra, spanners, diamond tips, and underneath this one here, another drawer, some more odd bits, and also a fast change cutter. So outer jaws and cutting bits and chuck key. But does it work? Well, I'm going to show you that now. Let me show you its features. At the moment this part here is a bit dangerous because there's no plastic stopping that from sparking out. That's okay. So how it works is, to get this thing into action, if I want to do automatic cutting, that is, you turn this on, hit the button, and now it's going to get noise on. Now I'll show you it working. It's forward. And the cut, as you can see, is very impressive. So the cut is smooth. There's no jitters in it really. It's got a live centre, nice chuck, and it does a jolly good job. So I'm quite happy about that. So it's also got a fast release, as you can see, tool post. So all in all, it is a bit of a monster lathe because it's so compact but so nice, and the bench actually has got wheels so you can move it around. It's also got brakes on the wheels, so industrial again. And it swings around quite nice, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it, when you look at it that way? So it's a bit of a Frankenstein, but at the end of the day, it's got everything I require. And it does a bloody good job of what it does. So, yes, that's my Frankenstein mini lathe. Now, I do not know at all what lathe that was. Does anybody know what it could have been? At one time? Like I said, I think it was a Chinese lathe, and we know the issues with Chinese lathes. The issues are the motor. Well, that's been corrected. So that's the main issues with the Chinese lathes, is the motor, what's at the back. And the cheap tool post. Well, this tool post has definitely been changed for something more robust. So that part's been corrected. All in all, it's a mini monster lathe, but what a job and a half. Somebody must have took years to think about this or do it, but what a good bloody job. So yeah, it's a Frankenstein. If anybody can give me any information on this particular lathe, what it could have been, or the actual model of it, I would be grateful. So please leave comments below if you don't mind. But yeah, look. So that's where the original motor would have sat, the Chinese one, and that would have been that daft scrub screw for tightening the belt up. Where now they've done that. And they've also done this part here. So this nut, if the lathe jams, the nut will come undone and it won't wreck the belt. The belt is in excellent condition as well. So I'm well happy with that. Well, that's different, isn't it? Having an outboard motor with belts put onto it to, to make it work. And a 240 volt motor there. But the bench is not. I thought it was a computer bench, but no, the bench has been all welded up and manufactured to do this lathe, how it is right now. What a cracking little job. It's got a challenge. The motor. That's what the motor is. It's a challenge. Don't say horsepower. But it's definitely a 3-phase motor with the converter. But oh, I'm buzzing with this one. I think this will be my permanent lathe because it's the right size, it does a clean cut, it's different, and it's a Frankenstein. I love things that are not like everybody else. There is the The bed number is 30758. So 30758. I might be able to find some information with that part, I don't know. But what do you think? What do you all think? Do you think that this is a Frankenstein lathe? Because of the parts, what it's been made out of? Do you like it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? It is bad because it ain't got no shields protecting you from like things like that. But at the end of the day, I see it as, if you don't know how to use a machine, then you shouldn't be using it. And I know how to use a machine. So basically that does not bother me one bit at all. I might shield it or put something or make something for it. Don't know yet. To finish it off proper. But yeah, this is a mini monster lathe. A mini monster Frankenstein lathe. You never thought that somebody would do this, would you? To get a lathe to work correctly. But yeah, there it is. And what a cracking idea I thought that was. An outboard motor gearbox. What I might do is box all that in, actually. Box all the bottom part in. Yeah. The power supply there has to go on the wall, obviously. So I've still got that to do. But like I said, I've only just got it. But what a cracking machine. They've even thought about this. When you want to tighten that belt up to get it tighter, you just undo that and you wiggle these screws and it moves the motor forward and backwards. What a cracking little job. It's well thought about, I think. It's old, but what a cracking little job. Now let me show you its features. So as you can see, it is variable and it is forward and reverse as well. Right, I will say a big thanks to Rod for selling me the lathe, and also Steve, his next door neighbour, for helping deliver it to my house. They was charming people and really friendly. And just a big thanks to the two of them for helping me get that lathe. Thank you, Rod, and thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much. No, I won't bore you no more. If you like this, please leave a comment. If you know anything about that particular lathe, could you leave a comment and give us a clue what one it is? Anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. See you later.